What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bravo back with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all social platforms. TikTok, Bravo Funny as Hell. That's Bravo Funny ASL. Facebook and IG, Bravo You Stupid. Partner Body. And Twitter, Bravo Show. So, Layla Ali wars Charisse, I don't know, the Shales bitch, the bitch that's dating Papoose. She tell her, you're not going to get very far after frequent feuds. I don't know who else she's bumped heads with, but when it comes to the Papoose shit and it's her dude, or even if it's they just side chicken and side doing, this somebody she rock with, so she got every right to defend herself. I don't know any other feuds. I think Layla Ali need to step back. This is a different time. We in a different time. This ain't your era, so you don't need to be speaking on shit. We barely hear from you. Unless it's Muhammad Ali Day or some shit like that. Like, when did you become such helping and guidance? Did you help her during her career? I don't know. I know they got the movie about, I believe it was released on Netflix or whatever. A lot of people gave it good reviews. I don't know if you help her in the career. I'm pretty sure she look up to you. You're one of the top female boxers. But telling this girl she shouldn't defend herself, or maybe I could be taking it wrong. Maybe she telling her just to slow it down. Looking out for her best interest. Like, slow down. You don't gotta be getting into it with that's gonna take away your energy and time devoted to this boxing shit. Stop getting in these outside fruits that can. We see with Mike Tyson, and just when you been fighting the outside world and into that ring life is just different. So maybe she's actually trying to help her and just like, hey, leave that alone, stick to the boxing, handle shit in private. That's probably what she's telling. Everything doesn't need to be broadcast, and you don't need to say something. Everything doesn't need a response. Now everybody mad at Nelly for performing at the inauguration. I believe it happened already, the inauguration and all that shit. And they also mad at Snoop, but Snoop did it to himself. He was a part of this, I guess you could call it, Black Lives Movement, anti-Trump movement, but when he got invited, what has damaged the culture, when he got invited, I'm pretty sure it was for a bag, all that shit go out the window. And this is crazy. Now that I'm speaking on it, it made me think of, this is why the shorties, again, don't respect motherfuckers, because nobody is standing on their word. Nobody has any standards or morals or principles. You feel me? Money is the root to everything. That's what motherfuckers gonna follow, the bag. Or follow when it comes to Snoop in the anti-Trump shit. He following the movement at the time. Okay, it's cool. But if that nigga Trump would have called him like, Snoop, I got a bag with you. Well, what the fuck you think going on? What the fuck you got going on? Drop all that bullshit you talk about. Let's get to this money. I'm pretty sure Snoop would have did it, and we see it end up happening. Nelly, I never seen him play super politic or politics at all. I'm pretty sure it's for a bag too. That's what it's about, man. I think as people, we sometimes dig too deep into things and make it about history and all that, but I'm not saying ever to forget the past. I'm not ever saying that. But let's try our best to move towards and positive shit and what can help us today. It's nothing we can do about the past, honestly. It's nothing we can do about the past. But we have to come to realize, and I think a lot of people, especially when it comes to my race of people, we think with emotion. We not thinking logical, and this for men and women. We think we not thinking about the bigger picture, what can set us up right for. And not saying it's always got to be about money, but we don't always have to make it about race and slavery and skin color as well. But Nelly performed at the inauguration. It is what it is. Go ahead, you niggas go ahead and lie and say y'all was on the Chrome Heart before Ghost Rider. Y'all wasn't on that. I don't even think you niggas was on True Religion. I think this shit came out like in the early 2000s. I think Ghost Rider, I think that shit was probably like '07, between '07, '08, '09. I could be wrong. Drop in the comments if but I think Jim Jones said he was already on that shit. I believe the early Dipset Rockefeller days, he was already on that shit with the Bird Gangs and the Skulls and all that shit. I don't think my big ass could wear a jacket like that. Well, that's my stilo. That's a little too rockish. I guess you gotta put some nigga on there, and maybe I can make it happen. And now when I was young, I wanted to wear all that shit. Well, I didn't know about Chrome Heart. Never was into designers and all that shit. Didn't really give a fuck. Give me some Reggie and enough to get a piece of puff, and I'm cool. I was cool. I mean, I don't care for that shit. I'm not a fashion person. I wanted to be and thought it was cool and all, but I don't give a fuck with that shit. As long as it's something nice and or comfy, I'm cool. I'm a big bro. I say I'm not an unk. I seen the ages. I'm a big bro. I'm cool. I don't need the Fibonacci, Badachi, Baducci, none of this shit. I can barely spell. Y'all see, I can barely read the captions of the shit. Y'all know I always give it up to the dudes I call Lees, though. What's his name? Julian from Everybody Hate Chris. Beautiful saving black brother moments. This dude, NFL player, worth $100 million. He pulled up in a $30,000 Honda. That man said, I ain't going back to broke. I don't give a fuck. That car, believe it or not, y'all, believe it or not, that Honda drive the same as a Ferrari or a Bentley, a Maybach, whatever the fucking, it can still get you to the same location. From the stadium to the home, it can do the same thing. Now, when we get to horsepowers and Digimons and all that shit, that's a whole nother story. But that, just like that, scat packs and scats and cats and that can get you from A to Z, I'm pretty sure that Honda. Take a moment and think about it, motherfucker. One of Dr. Martin Luther King's son says his dad, his father would have been quite disappointed with the current world. And I believe it. I believe it. I ain't gonna say just our people, but I'm gonna speak on just our people. I know, bro. I knew it was crazy when they was the Born by the River. I think by Sam Cooke, one of the saddest songs, and you feel me? They using thousands of abusive slavery movies. These motherfuckers turned that into a twerk song. I was born by the river, shaking that ass. I knew it was over from there. I know y'all probably think I'm being funny, but that shit real. Like like, I knew it, like, bro, I was seeing flyers and shit. They got Martin Luther King, and Martin Luther King, they got a big ass grill and a Chester Cheeto chain and some fucking sunglasses and a cup of lean. Like, just look at the world. People, all the females, they just fighting with big fake bubble butts. The niggas killing each other over nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing. It's just saying, all our black leaders, they could be doing good for a couple of decades, 2 or 3, maybe 4 decades, but in the end, or late years later, not even in the end, years later they come back. He a serial freak. He's a serial toe tickler. It's just, bro. It's just, man. It just be fucking horrible. Excuse my language, but this is real, bro. Like, I don't mean to be preachy or talk about religion, because I know they say that could turn people off and all that, and you don't want to be, put yourself in a box or whatever. But I'm not too much into the Jesus thing, and he's going to come back, and even though I believe in God, he's going to come back and you feel me, and just change everything and just rearrange and reset. Like, that's the way people make it sound. Or at least how they make it seem like the Bible says. I haven't fully read the Bible, but my personal opinion, I don't think God will make all this, bro, possible for us to just restart, go back to caveman and banging on rocks. It's just been, but besides that, I do agree with him. I know he's disappointed. I'll be disappointed. Live in Chicago, you walk out these streets and see what the hell going on, you'll be quite disappointed. So I don't know what big folks ass on, but if he do a motherfucking crowd search, you gonna get your ass sued like a motherfucker. You probably get your big ass killed or kill somebody. Talking about you want a crowd. You better stop fucking playing. Who is this nigga? Where is this? This nigga is a real fucking human live Barney. I can't put down the cup. It's catchy and cool, but I think he just be saying shit to go viral. I don't think folks just be saying. He know him sitting there and his team know that sitting on the couch look like it's broke with an oxygen tank, drinking lean, barely can breathe, sound like you got fucking Polish and hot dogs and Italian sausages in your throat. Pause. Man, they know that shit. This shit is for sure, bro. I don't believe half this shit. His big ass crowd surf, that mean I could fuck every girl in the world. You feel me? That's of age. You gotta say that that's of age, legal. Cause you gotta say that, cause they'll be, what do you mean? You would be in the fucking documentary. J.R. Ryder, after damn near 2 decades, gets his masters to his album. I forgot he even dropped an actual album on the Diplomats. I don't know if he was under Rockefeller as well, if he had, you feel me, he was under both of those, in Def Jam. Back then, you would be signed to 73 labels. 50 Cent was Shady, Aftermath, G-Unit, Interscope. Let's say that again. Shady, Aftermath, G-Unit, Interscope. So before 50 fuck around, let's just, 450, not to make this about 50, this is about J.R. Ryder, but before 50 could see his money, I'm pretty sure Interscope, Shady, and Aftermath singing it. G-Unit is his own print, so you feel me? They ain't paying them. He paying them. So it's just, but yeah, man, it's crazy to hear, because I don't know who held this masters. I don't know if it was Cam, but that's what it looked like to me, because him and Cam, from what I see, don't have a close relationship. I'm not going to say if it's good or bad, because I personally don't know, but congratulations to the boy, J.R. Ryder. He's definitely one of the nicest. I don't understand why his career didn't go far, but I can understand, because Even back then, bro, it's about good music. You can have all the bars, but you don't know how to make a good song, I mean, then, you know. Fat Joe says he's confused by young rappers. They got some weird shit going on, for real. Hey, yeah, man, I couldn't agree with motherfucking more. They got every freaky weird thing you can think of going on. They contradicting as hell. They don't know if they're going left to right. They dying left to right. They overdosing off of fentanyl pills. This shit has became a fucking circus. It's a circus, bro. It's a circus, man. It's just that's the best way to fucking describe. And it ain't the soul circus. It's some fucking that creepy circus shit. You feel me? This some twisted metal. Man, these motherfuckers, man. These rappers, and they just, oh man, it's you. Especially the mainstream. That shit so bubbly gummy yummy. Stepped on bullshit. It's just, man. You just gotta pray. It's the best advice. Just pray. Eminem crowned the greatest rapper of all time. I believe this was Rolling Stone or Billboard. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to criticize the man. But this just my opinion. He's not the greatest rapper. He's not my greatest rapper. I'm gonna say. He could be for the white kids, and I'm got to be honest, like everybody said, I believe he still do numbers, even if the outcome, but the big weak sales and all that shit because he's white, bro. But Eminem definitely got bars. He definitely, I'm not gonna take away his GOAT status, but bro is not the greatest rapper of all time. He's not. And I for them, it ain't even surprising that they gave it to him, especially the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone always had this love-hate relationship, I believe, with hip-hop anyway. So this not surprising. Is this Bravo greatest rapper? I don't even think, honestly, I have a greatest rapper of all time. I guess you could say Pac. I guess I would say Pac. Yeah, I guess I'll say Pac because I just love Pac with realness, bro. He just, man, maybe it's Pac, but let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Rolling Stone was on the one with this, or this just they regular dick eating bullshit? Speaking on Martin Luther King, his daughter also spoke out about the AI picture Sexy Red shared of her and Martin Luther King. They like face to face in the club and shit. Some fucking look like a Usher video movie scene. Sexy Red did later on apologize. The fuck that was real. That was respectful of her. But honestly, they've been playing with it. They're dead, and not saying they should. I just mentioned it earlier about the music, the songs, the posts, the flyers they make, and oh yeah, even saying I bet you Martin Luther King had a big. You feel me? Like, come on, like now you gonna sexualize Martin Luther King? It's fucking crazy. You hear me? But Sexy Red did apologize. I didn't think she probably was going to apologize the way she did, but I see she do got some, she got some respect. You feel me? Yeah, it's just certain things you shouldn't play with, bro. And I did this before. It was a guy that died, I believe, last year or the year before last. I think he worked with Jesse Jackson on with Martin Luther King during the civil rights movement, or some other people of the civil rights movement. And I was talking shit about him, And then I realized who he was. I'm like, oh shit! Somebody comment like, ooh, I think they explained to me, but I can't honestly remember if they explained to me in the comment or they was like, what, or did they just say like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? You know what you just say? You know who this person is? So, and then I seen who he was. I'm like, oh damn, I'm bogus as hell. I'm just trying to be funny, get a laugh, like. But it's just certain shit, and you shouldn't speak on nothing you don't know about or ain't read about. I'm just going off this person looks trying to be funny, but yeah, you just got to be careful what you say. I think we definitely need to just not play with Martin Luther King like that. I don't think people play with Malcolm. I don't think people play with Malcolm like that. I don't think the brothers will. And if people do, I think the brothers will show up at your door in trench coats and with silencers or something. But yeah, man, just stop playing with Martin Luther King like that, man. Like he a motherfucker, like he a fucking rapper or something, man.